Right, looks like we are live. What is going on, guys? My name is K-Dogs Kennel, coming at you with just a brief video. I wanted to kind of touch base on the Clash in Paris PLE that just ended probably, I don't know, a couple hours ago. In regards to what we saw in the main event. Not surprisingly, Seth Rollins retained the World Heavyweight title. I don't really think there's anyone who doubted that. But what some people did not, I guess, anticipate is for the longest time since the Vision stable was, yo guys, welcome in. Since the Vision stable was created shortly after WrestleMania 41, there had been rumors about a fourth member to join this stable, and surely enough, we got the answer to that at the end of the main event at Clash in Paris, as Becky Lynch, who is Seth Rollins' real-life wife, interfered in the closing moments of the match. Seth Rollins was dead to rights. Punk had him up for the GTS, and LA Knight, Jey Uso got laid out by curb stomps, so it was literally Punk and Rollins going at it, World Heavyweight title. Becky Lynch comes in the ring with a mask and, dressed, all in all black, hits Punk with a low blow, and helps her husband retain the World Heavyweight title. Now, where does it go from here? A lot of people are like, oh, CM Punk should have won, CM Punk should have won. People today don't understand long-term storytelling, and that's what I hate about the IWC these days, is nobody understands long-term storytelling. What I think is going to happen in this whole thing is it's going to lead to CM Punk's real-life wife, AJ Lee, making her return, setting up at WrestlePalooza, which is the next big WWE PLE, congruent to WWE's move to ESPN. WrestlePalooza, I think, is going to feature CM Punk and AJ Lee against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in a mixed tag team match. I think that's exactly where this is going. I think that, rumors of AJ Lee coming back have been swirling for many, many, many months. Probably right after CM Punk, returned a couple of years ago, at the Survivor Series. The talk of everything has been Punk's wife coming back, and it's like you have to have something to bring her back with and for. And now, Rollins won the title at SummerSlam. Punk initially won the title at SummerSlam from Gunther. Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank. Boom, new world champion. Bada bing, bada boom. Adam Copeland returning in October because I think his contract with AEW ends in October. I'm not sure on that, especially that he and Christian Cage just reunited. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't follow AEW hardly at all, if I'm being 1,000% honest with you, so I'm not sure about that. But I do know Chris Jericho is probably heading for a WWE return because I know his contract is expiring close to the end of the year. But other things that we saw at Clash is Logan Paul and John Cena actually had a hell of a match. They went at it for almost a half an hour. Logan Paul, you can hate on the guy all you want, but Logan is pretty damn good in the ring. He said you don't have to like it, you don't have to like him, but give the devil his due. He had a hell of a match with John Cena. John Cena, of course, went over. Not really a big shock in that regard. And I did forget a match. In my predictions video, I did say I feel like I'm missing a match, and I was. We got Rusev defeating Sheamus in a Donnybrook match, which I think was the right call. I really think that WWE was smart putting Rusev over in that. I've been a big Rusev fan since he debuted. Over 10 years ago. I knew his first loss was going to be against John Cena at WrestleMania when they had that U.S. title match at WrestleMania 31. Jericho could return at WrestleMania, or I think the Rumble is more likely. But I mean, I could see him being at WrestleMania as well. But bringing him back at the Rumble would, in my if I was booking his return, that's where I would book him back, is at the Rumble as a surprise appearance. But not going to go too much into the rest of Clash in Paris. Like I said, I'm currently at work. I didn't really see any of it. I just kind of saw some highlights, and of course, the news about Becky Lynch joining the Vision. There was no heel turn or babyface turn. No, Becky was already a heel. Becky just aligned herself with the Vision, which is, like I said, there's been smatterings of a fourth member joining the Vision, and it would only make sense for it to be a female member. And I mean, who better than Seth's real life wife? So, but yeah, like I said, that's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at WrestlePalooza. And then I think we're going to get this big mixed tag team match between Punk and AJ Lee. The crowd is going to go absolutely apeshit when AJ returns. ASAP, can you binge watch? I mean, I'm sure you can watch Clash in Paris on Peacock right now. Doing my own Clash in Paris and WWE 2. I love 2K25. We still got to finish up the War Games tournament I started in 2K25. WWE Rock versus Randy, SmackDown August. What? I don't know how that would work. I mean, Rock and Randy, they don't even have anything going on right now. But the Rock can stay off my TV. I have no. WWE dropped the ball so hard when they did the whole Cena heel turn. It's just unbelievable. But wanted to come up for a few minutes, just kind of, like I said, talk about the end of Clash in Paris. Like I said, not really anything shocking on that show. But yeah, and then tomorrow morning we're going to be back live. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're either doing some Black Myth Wukong, or we're going to do some more Final Fantasy 16 Final Fantasy mode or whatnot. But at least wanted to come up, talk to you guys for a few minutes. I'm going to finish up this night at work, and then I am off tomorrow for Labor Day, so expect a lot of streaming tomorrow. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on Clash in Paris, and if we are going to get this mega mixed tag team match, assumingly at WrestlePalooza. But we'll see how it all pans out and plays out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow on Raw. But anyway, don't miss tomorrow morning. Like I said, we're going to be live for probably about 3 or 4 hours tomorrow morning. So like I said, don't miss it, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.